Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, the honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. I want to say Wahakudash Rakah Barakatham to all you Akim pushing this word in truth, sincerity, the hopeful elect. All right. This is 15 major. It says I had got this site from the elder apostle from this lesson that he did. Shalaki. It says it's a mailback extra greatly profited off our misery. Now they offer an apology. Well, how mighty white of you, man. As Jake say, how mighty white of you. All right, to offer an apology after you profited. Okay? You know, how can you count that as sincerity, man? That's like a man doing multiple crimes. All right? And then when he gets caught, now he want to make an apology, man. Obviously, it's not sincere. And then with that apology, does that negate the fact of all the people that you killed? All right? Does that an analogy of that a murderer who kills a bunch of people, all right, does that bring that person back? Does that console the person whose loved one that was that you killed, man? No, it does not, man. All right, and off of slavery, our people still suffering from that, man. All right, off of slavery, what you got? Our people still killing each other, hating each other through slavery, man. All right. You got our people still looked down upon through slavery, man. I know that for a fact, man. You work with Esau, he still looks down upon you, man. On a little sarcastic jokes he makes, man. Or just how he talks to you, man. All right, so this is 15 major corporations you never profited from. Salakia, 15 major corporations you never knew profited from slavery. And these corporations are still making money to this day. All right? Through the principles or the laws, you would say, that they've started upon, which is slavery, man. All right? All right, so this is J.P. Morgan Chase recently admitted their companies linked to slavery. Today, we are reporting that this research found that between 1831 and 1865, two of our predecessors' banks, Citizens Banks and of Canal Bank in Louisiana, accepted approximately 13,000 enslaved individuals as collateral on loans and took ownership of approximately 1,250 of them when the plantation owners defaulted on the loans, the company wrote in a statement. It says another company, New York Life Insurance Company, is the largest mutual life insurance company in the United States. They also take part in slavery by selling insurance policies on enslaved Africans. According to the USA Today, evidence of 10 or more New York Life slave policies come from an 1847 account book kept by the company's Natchez Miss Agent W.A. Britton. The book, part of a collection at Louisiana State University, contains Britton's notes on slave policies he wrote for amounts ranging from $375 to $600. All right, and with Esau's life insurance policies, the same principles that they sold upon, like for example, a slave would be worth $375 if he couldn't do much, if he might have been sickly or older, just like today, man. You could get a better policy if you're younger, man. If you don't have a bad medical history, man. All right, so Esau, even though they have an apology, they're not going to change those laws and those policies that they wrote. They still live by them. They still charge people based upon them, man. A 1906 history of New York Life says 339 of the company's first 1,000 policies were written on the lives of slaves. Okay? And then most Jake got ailments and shit, so they policies be out the roof, man. All right? Your apology doesn't negate prophecy, man. Let's go to prophecy, man. All right? I got this precept in front of me. This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man, did not they steal us from the west coast of Africa? which were not Africans, were Israelites. All right, and we ended up there because we were fleeing from the Roman persecution. It says, "He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death." Okay, and we're still found in Esau's hand, man. All right, that's considered slavery, man. That's considered slavery. All right, here it is after the so-called Emancipation Proclamation. All right, while people it named our people so-called free, you still have what? Sharecropping, man. All right, which sharecropping was nothing more than slavery. All right, because here it is, you had to work for Esau. You were so-called free, you were on your own so-called land, but you had to work for Esau. All right, to pay for those bills on your land, man. Okay, and you may not have been getting paid with money, but you're getting paid with supplies, man. But now you got to keep working, like today. All right, you're working for so-called money. All right, and then you're getting taxed upon your money, man. And then, you get just enough to get by, so you got to keep working, man. So that's, what I'm saying, that's still we still live on the fundamentals of slavery, man. All right, reading on, it says, "He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand," and we still found in Esau's hand. All right, here it is. You have majority. You have that documentary called 13th on Netflix, where you have majority of our people still enslaved, man. Majority of our people still what? In them prison systems. All right. All right. Through the messed up laws that Esau has, man. Okay. Here it is. Esau, according to the 13th Amendment, we were considered free unless you were under the Constitution. All right. Unless you were unless you were in, like, unless you were jailed, then that's when you considered a slave. Just roughly paraphrasing, man. Brothers can watch that to get a better understanding. Okay. So majority of our people still in jail, man. All right, and you may have people that says, well, if you don't do the crime, you don't do the time. Well, if that be the case, you will have a Jake that'll get locked up for a robbery or murder. But here it is, Esau goes throughout the whole world, robbing people of their resources, killing them off unjustly. All right, which is considered a murder. All right, and they get zero time, man. He will have a Jake go to jail for so-called rape, but you'll have Esau go over there to these messed up countries. All right, or you will have these so-called you will have the so-called like people of the Marines and stuff like that. They'll go to the Middle East, and while they're over there raping little girls, and it's actually documented, but these men don't get in trouble, man. All right, or these priests, man. All right, who are backed by Esau, these these judges that judge our people. All right. What you think they do, man, when they go over to the Bohemian Groves, man? They do all manner of sodomy and pedophilia, but they don't get any time for it, man. All right. The Lord said that too, man. As far as our people, as far as our people being chastised, man. The Lord said He was sore displeased with our people, but that helps forward the affliction, man. All right, and that's Esau, man. He helps forward the affliction, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving a Jake a ticket for for not having his seatbelt in his own car. You could get your car repoed for not just a little small stupid shit, man. Let's get that actually, because that's what Esau does, man. As far as having Jake in the prison system, still putting them as slaves, still having them, by law as slaves, man. All right, it says, "Woe to him that decree unrighteous decrees." That woe meaning death, so that's prophecy. And that white grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, and like I said, their laws goes until this day, while people still can't get out of jam they in, as far as little stupid shit. All right, to things that Esau does, man. These top elites, even these like I said, these judges, man. The things that they might do and get away with it. All right, it says to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of the people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, man. All right, and they doing that to Israel day in and day out, man. All right, prime example is what? These churches, man. They rob the fatherless, man. You know, because these churches are under 501c3 charters, man. And what they do is what? They'll, set up the narrative as far as, I'm going to give you Christianity to calm these niggas down. All right? But really, you're going to be working for me. All right? So that's another offense. All right? Setting yourself up as a graven image, man, to our people. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? All right, so the Most High, like I remember the apostles said that their apostles, Abba Bivens, Ariyah, they were saying that this is true, man. The reason why we're here is so we can understand evil, man, which Esau is known as the son of perdition. The scriptures say that day shall not come until the son of man, the son of perdition, or the son of sin be revealed, man. Esau, the so-called white man, is the son of sin. All right? The Most High said this. All right? This is the whole reason why we're here, man. All right? But like I said, after captivity is over, guess what? Esau is going to drink of that cup that we were drunk of, man. Because the scriptures say that we should not have drunk of the cup, but we surely drunk it, man. So guess what? The scriptures say that he who wasn't supposed to drink of the cup surely drunk it. So what about you, Esau? All right, that's Lamentations, the 4th chapter. But this is Psalms chapter 11, verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. All right? And the so-called white man is the wicked and he loves violence. Well, how we know that? You got this guy Donald Trump in there, man. Now, here it is. You got on one hand where, you have, it's beautiful, man. That's the way I see it. You got these, like the side of this red, you have these JP Morgan, New York Life, and so on and so forth. They're apologizing. But here it is. You got Donald Trump, and he's stirring up World War III, man. Okay? So that's the Most High showing his indignation, man, upon the wicked. All right? We can actually get that. Because this place is going to be burned by nuclear fire, man. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon a sinful kingdom. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Like I said, you have this guy, Donald Trump, the warmonger, as president. All right, where everybody else is trying to sell peace, he's trying to bring war. All right, and you think that after a while, it's prophesied, man. Revelations 18, how this place is going to be nuked, man. Okay. It says, I would destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh, because of their sins. The Most High is going to destroy this place because of their sins. All right, because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You got to pay for that. All right, and like I said, you cannot negate prophecy. The Most High has, I'm going to get this, Ezekiel 34, and get, Slovakia. I think it's 35. It says 35:1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right. It says, say not, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, which Mount Seir is Esau, Edom. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee. And why do you think the Most High has us out there? He's stretching out his hand against you. All right. We go out there and we prophesy the downfall of this place, which we're supposed to do according to Jeremiah 28. That's the Most High stretching out his hand against you. And I will make thee most desolate. So the Most High is making this place most desolate, man. All right, by the lies. All right, and then he's going to cause it to go physical, man. I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, man. All right, and like I said, that's why you got the Most High having in the spirit, having this guy Donald Trump in spirit of war. All right. All right. Now you got martial law coming to this place. You got all types of famine and deaths coming to this place. All right. You know, so it's a little too late for your apologies, man. All right. Like I said, man, just get ready for your destruction. 75 and 7. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and set up another. According to 2nd Ezra 6. All right. Well, how Jacob's hand was, Jacob's hand held the hill of Esau, symbolizing him pulling Esau out of power. All right. Jacob being the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Esau being the so-called white man. Us pulling him out of power. For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. Verse 10, all the horn of the wicked also shall be cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. So we coming into a time where it's too late for your apologies, man. You just gotta have to drink of that cup like we did, man. You know? Jake didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, get their rod chopped off, go into slavery. All right, get raped in front of a woman, or their woman get raped in front of them. All right? Jake didn't want to have to deal with that, but we had to, man. So Esau's your turn. All right? You know? Hey, so with that, I hope you brothers edified. There's no time for the apologies, man. All right, just time to deal what you have to deal with, man. Hey, man, Esau about to come down on us with great wrath. You're talking about an apology, man. You ain't going to be thinking about, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be thinking about vengeance. Okay? The scriptures say mercy rejoiceth against judgment. You know, Salakia. Actually, I got to get that, man. James 2 and 13. I must be allowed to read this. James 2 and 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy. Esau's not going to come down with having no mercy, man. He's actually going to come down having wrath. All right? He's not going to spare children. He's not going to spare the young. He's not going to spare anyone of, anyone of Jake, man. You're gonna see, man. You got those UN troops coming to Chicago. All right? And that's just a prelude to martial law. Everywhere they go, what? They do nothing but rape, rob, all right, and murder, man. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy, that have shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. Okay? And guess what? It's going to be our turn to judge, man. Just like YAHAWASHI, he had that time where, you know what I'm saying, the people was treating him like shit. He had to take it, man. But guess what? Revelations 1 and 7. All those that pierce him, he got something for you. You know? Hey, so with that, shalom to the elect. I hope your brothers edified. Shalom.